People will literally stay mentally stuck for years just to avoid feeling stupid for like 20 minutes. That's not even that over the top. Some people would rather slowly intellectually fossilize than survive the uncomfortable beginner phase. The people who look the smartest are often just hiding inside topics they already understand. Meanwhile, some random idiot is out there learning welding with ChatGPT, building a Linux server from scratch, or starting a business with 50 bucks in his bank account, and somehow accidentally evolving as a human being. That idiot is probably going to outgrow some people, guaranteed. Because becoming intelligent or smart requires something most people emotionally cannot tolerate anymore: uncertainty. The paradox is you have to tolerate looking stupid to get smart and good at something. It's the price you pay for entry. If you fear looking stupid and avoid the hard things, it will be a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you will never learn and grow. Embrace looking stupid. I'm gonna convince you now that looking stupid is the life hack you are actually looking for. And in the end, I will tell you some good tips on how to look stupid. Stay tuned. This video is about intellectual comfort zones. Not the normal comfort zones, like not the go skydiving bro. I mean mental comfort zones. The little safe intellectual prisons people build around themselves, where they only consume familiar ideas, only interact with people who agree with them, and avoid difficult things, and instantly quit when confused, and slowly stop mentally growing without even noticing it. And honestly, modern algorithms make this incredibly easy. Your entire online reality can become optimized around protecting your ego from discomfort. You can spend years feeling intellectually stimulated while actually just consuming slightly different versions of the exact same thing over and over again. That's terrifying, because intellectual stagnation does not feel dramatic, it feels comfortable. That's why people stay there forever. I think one of the biggest reasons people stop growing intellectually is fear, probably. Not fear of failure, fear of looking stupid. And there's a brutal paradox hidden inside this. To become smart, you first have to tolerate being dumb. That's the entry fee. There's no way around it. Every skill, every topic, every field, every project, you begin as an idiot. That's normal, but people interpret beginner confusion as evidence they aren't made for it. So they quit immediately, like they open Blender, panic, close Blender forever. Okay, Blender might be a bad example here because nobody understands Blender. It's impossible. Or they open Linux, see some terminal commands, experience psychic damage, and return to Windows emotionally defeated. They try to learn programming, one error appears, entire nervous system collapses. Meanwhile, the people who eventually become good at those things are not magically smarter. They just survived the phase where they sucked, like big time. That's the whole secret. The difference is often just tolerance for temporary incompetence. And modern internet culture made this worse. Everybody wants to instantly appear competent online. It's understandable. People are terrified of cringe now. Terrified of being seen trying. But trying is literally the biological loading screen before competence. You cannot skip it. For me, the best example here was Linux. When I started learning Linux, I absolutely had no clue what I was doing, none. I was randomly typing commands from forums like an ancient dark ritual trying to resurrect the printer driver from the dead or something. I broke things constantly. I installed stuff wrong, I deleted things accidentally, destroyed configurations, bricked my whole computer, spent entire evenings trying to fix problems I caused myself. It took years, not weeks, years, and now it's like almost 2 decades and I still have no idea what I'm doing. And the funny thing is, back then Linux felt impossibly complex. Now it's just normal life, it's a big part of my job. Now I work in tech, work with cloud systems, Kubernetes clusters, automation, Python scripting for fun. But that transformation did not happen because I was talented. It happened because I survived long enough being confused. That's the part people don't see. The beginner phase always feels permanent while you're inside it. But it's temporary, that's important, because right now there's probably something in your life that feels impossible or difficult, mostly because you are standing at the entrance of it. And honestly, YouTube became the exact same thing. My first videos were unbelievably cringed, weaponized second-hand embarrassment. I could barely watch it myself. Bad delivery, awkward pacing, trying too hard, no idea what I was doing, and the internet loves punishing visible imperfection, which is why most people never start anything public. But here's the weird thing, if you survive the cringe phase, you slowly become the person you were trying to become. Not instantly, not magically, gradually. Now I can actually tolerate watching myself. Still improving, still learning, still figuring things out, but still cringe occasionally, but less cringe, so that's evolution and it's a process. And I think people massively underestimate how much their identity can change if they stop treating their current self like a permanent entity. This is probably the most important part of the video. Being okay with uncertainty is good. Seriously, modern people are weirdly intolerant of uncertainty now. Everybody wants instant answers, instant competence, instant certainty, instant identity, instant mastery, instant money, but growth is chaotic. Relearning feels unstable. Your brain has to temporarily hold conflicting ideas and a lot of new ideas at the same time. That's healthy. That means you're thinking. A lot of people panic the moment their worldview gets challenged even slightly. But honestly, if you never question your assumptions, your brain slowly calcifies. You become intellectually rigid, and rigid things eventually break. The strongest thinkers are usually not the people screaming certainty all the time. They are the people comfortably saying, I might be wrong, I don't know yet, this is confusing, I need to think about this more. That's intellectual maturity, not pretending to know everything. And now we live in a genuinely insane time historically, because AI massively lowered the barrier to learning difficult things. You can literally pick up a random skill right now and have an AI guide you through the baby steps. Programming, drawing, music theory, editing, fitness, writing, electronics, woodworking, languages, who cares? You no longer need to walk into the darkness completely alone. You can ask questions constantly, get explanations instantly, break problems down step by step. That is incredible. But there's still one thing AI cannot do for you. It cannot emotionally survive uncertainty for you. It cannot tolerate embarrassment for you, and it cannot push through the beginner phase for you. That part is still your responsibility, and honestly, that's probably when the real growth happens anyway. I think a lot of people unknowingly organize their entire lives around protecting their ego. They only engage with things they already understand, only discuss ideas they already agree with, only attempt things where success feels guaranteed. But that creates a horrible trap. your world becomes smaller and smaller, safer and safer, and eventually your life becomes intellectually repetitive, predictable, stagnant, and then people wonder why they feel mentally numb. Your brain wants novelty, challenge, exploration, adaptation. Humans are exploration machines, but modern comfort can quietly turn people into passive consumers instead. And honestly, that scares me more than failure. So here's probably the main takeaway from this video. Intentionally survive looking stupid. Seriously, pick something slightly outside your intellectual comfort zone, like something confusing, something difficult, something where your ego feels threatened. And then stay with it long enough for your brain to adapt. Because on the other side of discomfort usually is a completely different version of yourself. Not instantly, not after one motivational video, but gradually. That's how growth actually happens. Most people are far more capable than they think. They just quit too early because confusion feels like failure. But confusion is often just the loading screen before understanding. Anyway, if you enjoy philosophical self-improvement, absurd internet culture, productivity systems, technology, and trying to optimize reality without turning it into a cringe hustle culture, motivational CEO, Sigma, crypto monk kind of, subscribe. We're building systems, surviving chaos, and trying to become slightly less mentally cooked over time. That's it. Join the botnet for the almighty algorithm, because shitposting is art and crime set matters.